You know how we do here. I'm gonna let him do his thing for a few minutes, and I have the link below for the full video, but I'm gonna just get my feedback on it.
They have the kid, and then they want you to take care of the kid when you literally said you didn't want the kid. So what you're doing is you're bringing a kid into the world and creating this aura of like disdain. So every time you look at that kid, you probably will never truly like love that kid or like that kid as much as you would with having a kid with somebody you actually liked. That's why a lot of like they'll have a kid and then have other kids and treat those kids better than the fucking oops baby kids, because you never wanted a kid with this female in the first place. So every time you see that kid, it's just like, damn. That's why I really like can't get mad. I can't even get mad at like, I couldn't even say I really could get mad at my dad or some shit, because clearly the was not ready to be a father. So, because to me, if you really was ready, you would have been embracing the son, wanted the son, so on and so forth. So maybe the was just smashing. My mom got pregnant, even though they were married. He said he didn't want to have the kid. She had it anyway. Boom, I'm here. I'm LowTierGod. But I'm just trying to put myself into that. I'm trying to put myself into that mindset that if a really wanted to be there and was happy to have that kid, maybe that will want to be there. Bro, why you keep bothering me, man? What's up? Let me ask you guys a question in chat. How many people in the chat your dads didn't with you, like your dads wasn't around, or you seen them like a handful of times in life? So for everybody in here that your dad didn't really see you, or you never met your dad, or you seen it like 5, 6 times, under 10 times in your entire life, I'm gonna everybody in here is like close to 18 and up. And then there's over 18. So really just think about this for a second. You ain't seen your dad for 24. That's what I'm saying. So here's the thing. The reason why you ain't seen your dad is because clearly he was just your mom for fun. Your mom was like, I'm pregnant, I'm keeping it. He was probably like, I don't want a baby though. Or excuse me, Rebecca, I don't want a kid. And she's like, you know what? I'm having it anyway. Or if it's a black woman, she was like, I'm having it anyway. I'm pregnant and I'm gonna just take care of it myself type shit. That's why the wasn't around. Bro, put it like this. Put it like this. Let's just say, guys, if you're having an excellent relationship with somebody, let's say you have an excellent relationship with somebody. Now, this is different because some mothers like to just keep the kid from the. I know dudes that the mothers of the kid will literally just move somewhere and desert the father. But we're speaking about one aspect. Damn, I lost my train of thought.
I just basically want to give him enough time to get his point across. But overall, here's one of the biggest things. As a man, all you can do is protect yourself from the situation. And what I'm going to tell you is this also messes up the dating economy, where you got guys sleeping with chicks that they can't stand or they don't want to be with. I get it. It's a little rough to kind of get with who you trying to get with. But what happens is a lot of you guys who are dealing with women you ain't got no business dealing with messes up the dating economy. So now they feel as if they can do better than what they really can do. Because the thing about women is they typically like to deal with somebody who they feel is an improvement, better than, or in their eyes better than them. As a man, you just dealing with whatever. So their strategy is improve. Ours is get what I can get. And like Fabulous said, even when you're hungry, never move like you're starving. So at the end of the day, if you out here moving like you starving, that's how situations like this arise. Now, I'm not saying it's all men's fault, but what I am saying is, if you stay in the category you belong in, everything around will fix. And see, this goes to the top of the food chain, because you had these guys way up here like, man, I'll just trick it off. But see, the problem is when they're tricking it off, they're tricking it off on the women who were actually meant to be in relationships and or wives, versus just picking the women they're supposed to stay with. Now, there's different women for different categories. If the women you're dealing with is in that category, that's who you need to deal with. You don't need to go over here at Rebecca at the library or Quana at Chick-fil-A or whatever, you need to stick to your category. Like if you got money and you're rich, then you need to deal with high-end escorts. If you somebody who's average working at a regular job, you need to deal with, average regular women. If you're a model, you need to deal with other models. That's just simply how it goes. You do not need to be, and this is the biggest problem that I see with a lot of guys messing it up for everybody and wondering why everything's all corrupted and messed up. If you're giving a woman the impression that she could deal with all celebrities, all lawyers, all businessmen who make millions, but they never keep her, in her mind, since you messed with her, she dated you. Even though she didn't. In her mind, that's what she believes. And a lot of guys move off the let the world burn theory. Oh, well, I got mine. I'm going to just watch the world burn. Yeah, well, dude, you're just as responsible for all of the drama and issues going on because of your actions. Those are ramifications of your actions. And you feel as if because it's going your way, you don't need to be accountable. Yeah, man, that ain't the way to do it. If you don't see yourself with this woman or you can't stand her, you don't need to be sleeping with her, period, at all. Now, if you're together and it don't work out, that's something different. But just sleeping around and be sleeping around, nah, bro, don't do that.